direction, which seems kind of likely considering the bomb is still on T round.
Yeah, that player, of course, going to be just holding for any aggression that might come down Banana. The issue is already for ENCE, they've lost 2 players over on the A side of the map. Indeed, Ariel being actually heard there as he runs down on mid. With that, they're just going to wrap around into the spawn. Should be able to find B. I highly doubt Ariel is going to expect that player to be coming up Banana now. But the issue is the bomb, of course, is on its own. So they have to push in together and actually try and get this kill. And so far, it's not working out for them. Ariel able to find the double. Firelig eventually giving them the opening. But they don't have any smokes left, so crossing over, they do have to contend with Alu right now, who's in that corner, waiting for X7 to be able to rotate over so that they can work together on this one. But as I say that, he does begin to go forward, and it's Nadio's up close in construction there to put a stop to it. X7 could be an issue, and he's going to have to deal with 2 of them already in construction. It's actually only Nadio's peeking, but he did have 1 more ready to swing in and help out.
Still need to finish them off. They've also got a player in CT with a flashbang in hand, ready to lob that through. It's about to leave Ariel's. Sonny finds 1, turns immediately, but not in time. And Ariel through the smoke gets shut down. Nodios with a triple, completely destroying them, and just in time to allow that bomb plant to come through.
At this point, I would imagine to just ensure they keep all 3 of these players alive, they're going to actually try and move in towards the spawn. With that, Sergey's able to get himself 1 more kill, so that's not a bad find. Yeah, could be fairly well timed there. Hooksy's actually just going to be caught with the smoke in hands. Not quite. He actually takes out the Molotov. The spam comes in for the dink, but not quite the kill as of yet. Eventually, Sonny finds it, and he doesn't spot anyone else around Banana. At this point, they may have the read that it is going to be committing over towards A, especially now as X7 spots them coming out mid, does some good damage, and just makes it that little bit easier for Ariel there in the pit. Nadios alone. Tagged up already. He knows X7 is closer on the bomb site as well. So he's actually going to elevate himself up. That's a little bit of a risky play, but it does work out for him.
The molly behind the smoke, and that's going to stop them from using the smokes they've just thrown. A second to double... Oh, that is... Okay, no, they did. I thought they'd smoke the one behind and then be mollied off in front. But it's just a delaying tactic. Another nade through. Great utility usage. X7 through the smoke, but refresh! He's got himself a triple! 3 seconds is all it takes, and they've got the bomb down just in time. Copenhagen Flames in a 2v3, and Refresh keeps going with the op. He's got a 4th, looking for the ace. Ariel's left wondering how it went so wrong so quickly. Through a molly he goes. 50 HP off him already. Whilst Refresh will be easy to take down, Queenix is tucked in the back, but Refresh has got the ace. 5 rounds on the board for Copenhagen Flames.
Drop the Molotov down now. There's 20 seconds for these T's to get going forward, and as they rush in, unfortunately, Alu again from the spawn is going to be able to find that op pick, getting himself only 1. He's going to be smoked off, and unfortunately losing Sonny on the bomb site. X7 tries to make the play in true construction, gets denied, but the time is low. Let's see if Alu can actually do anything about this bomb plant now. Looking to try and spam it away, not going to be connecting. And as the bomb goes down now, this retake just becomes considerably more difficult for ENCE. They do have a kit, but in terms of nades, all they have is a single flash to move forward.
And here it goes over the roof. That's going to be the push on the back of it. Queenix is blinded off the angle, but he's still got Firelig. Nodios as well, ready to take the kills. Nodios creeping right up next to him, and he's going to swing. Sergey, though, able to save his life, and they're going to get out. Saving over the AWP and an AK.
8 or past that, so yeah, this is really where ENCE do need to step up again. This is the choice of Copenhagen Flames, so it's not inconceivable that they could be winning here, but it's just so one-sided up until eventually X7 and Sonny say, nah, I am done with this. They've been struggling to hold nades, hold Banana with just the nades and such. The damage was never enough, so they just rush straight down.
Not greedy.
As well, they do know 2 players are actually up close right now on Banana. Firelig, though, hits the wallbang headshot somehow. He's actually going to try and follow up with another Alu, though. The nade eventually going in. Getting the follow up on the upper as well. Dropping the smoke, but just about being caught before it blooms. So there is still going to be an opening in towards this B-bomb site now for Copenhagen Flames. X7, though, what can he do with those 2 players low? If he pushes through, he could manage to get the double. That's exactly what happens. Doesn't stop the bomb plant, so Queenix maybe has the opportunity if he gets this first kill to play it out. And indeed, now he has the 1-on-2. This is certainly still winnable for him. Has a Molotov as well. Has the chance to force the 1-on-1 in towards the spawn. And now Sergey's left alone coming up Banana.
The smoke about to start fading. Queenix is here, looking for it. And he's got the better position considering he wasn't inside it.
willing to force by so much in the beginning of the CT side, it obviously did make it a little bit harder for them to get that economy rolling. They're going to be challenged heavily on Banana right now. Sunny is up close, but he's not really waiting for the contact of the op. Instead, taking the initial fight. Alu then kind of swings in to help him out, ends up getting one before going down, and they have lost the B-bomb site. 2-on-3, so ENCE do at least have the man advantage, but we should see Copenhagen Flames crossing over, and actually Farlig just posts up to take the kill. Not bothered with the bomb plant until he brought it down into the 2-on-2.
By ENCE as they move forward. Farlig's making a little bit of noise. They've seen him in the back. And they're still checking it. Well played by ENCE to still be wary of that angle, knowing the AWP's on back site now. And Molly in play for for Farlig, excuse me, but not for X7. He gets the nade. And now low HP, the jump shot around the corner. Grants him the defuse just about. Yeah, he'll have time. Just about indeed.
Play. Well, only the one kit as well. Nades could be a lot better. This is a good opportunity for Copenhagen Flames to just go ahead and run away with the lead, but yeah, they have no idea. Sunny runs down mid. He wasn't exactly being quiet about it either. Alu going to be able to get one on the up and eventually a second, as we are seeing a couple of returns from Hooksy, but he is now left alone. He's going to have to come out with a 1-on-3 quad kill, and nah, it's not allowed. Alu
them off potentially if they do move to short, but everybody's going, almost everybody's going long. Farlig decides to have a little bit of a poke on short and instead gets poked by a few bullets of Sergey right in the head. Hooksy spotted going up in the graveyard. That should be a trade out, indeed it is, and Sergey was also dropped coming back up short. A 3v3 with a bomb planted and Copenhagen Flames in great positions. Most importantly, Nodios, who's about to catch Sunny with his pants down. Look at that. Let's take a glance and see who it was. The molly to cut Alu off. He's got to move out, but he decides not to. That's going to cost him a lot of time.
Yeah, which they can't really afford. X7 has managed to creep out on the balcony. The issue is once he drops down, obviously that is going to be heard. Not quite able to find that first kill, which if he had have gotten Queenix would have been fantastic. Would have allowed them to, at that point, pin one player in on the bomb site. Great nade by Alu, but the time, it is already taken away so quickly. The flames actually do a tiny bit of damage. He's waiting for the peak and eventually gets the headshot, but there's no time. That's why I was kind of stumbling a little bit on my words. Yeah, I mean, there is a smoke. If that goes down towards long, obviously, it'll give them some room, but they're looking to just try and challenge it, apparently. They don't care about Queenix. What the hell? X7 does not give a I can't even say that word, but damn, I was going to say it anyway. Farlig doing what he can from the balcony. That was just a crazy exchange. X7 was like, I know you're shooting at me. I'm going to trust my teammates. I'm going to get this man in the corner.
Well, he might not even need to, actually, as Alu just quickly deletes Hooksy and Nodios, now known to be towards long. He should just be falling back at this point. Sergey swings around and gets taken down. Nodios looking for a little bit more, but eventually he too will fall. Usage of both of these weapons, they don't think there's a player close. Oh, the jump! No!
Yeah, I was going to say I like the setup too. I noticed the three of them heading over. I figured that they were maybe going to try and just peek up close with the pistols and then bait them into the shotgun, but the boost was really nice. Unfortunately, didn't work out. The shotgun, as you said, getting isolated, taking the jump peek at a pretty inopportune time, and with that ended up going down alongside the rest of his teammates on B. The bomb site is lost. I doubt much is going to be found by these remaining players, and just USBs either. Refresh has managed to tuck himself away in the corner, just about surviving. I think he got caught on the edge of the bench for a while. They were kind of just baiting at this point for Queenix, though, who's up close. So he gets one. That is it. What did they lose? Will it be recovered? Was it just...
And Sunny gonna hold it for just a second. That's bought enough time for the rotate around from Hooksy, who takes down Sunny, swings for more. Can't get it done. 25 seconds on the clock. Bomb looking to be planted. Great shot by Alu. Goes above the smoke, but with low HP, he wants to ensure this bomb is planted, and they're both set down in the post plants.
Yeah, Sergey's just going to move back to join up with his teammate as well. Alu is about to find the shoulder. It's actually the elbow of Queenix that he spots in the end to get himself the kill. And now it is all on refresh on that bomb site. Has a kit, is full health, also has a flash to work with. The issue is he didn't know where that second player was, so he spent quite a bit of time actually clearing out the bomb site itself. And by the time he realizes that they're likely just working together around the spawn, it is a little bit too late for him. Alu just peeks in anyway, knowing the time.
And the Opera. And double check, Nodios had the AWP. Farlig has, and he's got it, pulling it out in force. Alu again, though, he's had some amazing rounds over the past couple minutes and moves in towards the A site with that AWP, but they need to take down Queenix. He's the key player. Once he goes, they should be able to use the range, although actually with the time taken, there's already a player on the bomb site. Queenix hadn't got a clue. Sunny was up close, but they don't know about Hooksy.
Yeah, they could maybe overlook this position. Alu being with the op as well, it's going to be hard for him to actually hit the shot. Oh, okay, yeah, apparently it is hard for him to hit the shot. Gets the Deagle out to finish it off in the end. At this point, though, being cautious, he believes that there could be a flank already coming in from behind, so he's not going to be sticking that bomb planned. Good damage, though, being done to Refresh, eventually the kill as well being found there by Sunny. So it is all on Audios. He's been peeked by Alu as well, who is just an unstoppable force right now. And again, they don't have enough for a buy. It's a few MP9s and some pistols, a mid-rush, and Alu's waiting for this. This is the one man you don't want waiting, okay. Does eventually miss, and with that has lost his teammates. They've been overrun by MP9s. Ariel is doing what he can to fight them back in, and it's a triple kill. Getting rid of all of those SMGs. It's only the Deagles that are left in play.
Look at Farlig's spot as well. He's just managed to sneak in here, catching Ariel off guard. Goes forward for the AK. And the bomb down in the open. X7's got a hell of a clutch to make happen. Knows there's still one player towards B, or should be for just a little bit, but Farlig out for the peak is too damn good on it. He's susceptible to a few more nades lobbing through. A deep molly. Sunny pushing past theirs, and he's got a player close blind, but Nodio still gets him. The flash was just fading. Takes a tickle from the molly, but the nade is huge, and oh my god, Huxie! 3 kills! They line up one after another. And X7 is left alone.
That bomb as well, which will be spotted by the upper here, as Farlig is peeking down Banana. Even if the shot was missed by Farlig, instantly you would have had the player up close ready to peek in.
Pre-patch, exactly. Farlig's got one AWP out. He's not taking advantage of the low HP, and they're like, oh, that's a fight. Oh, I'll take! And they get destroyed! Lined up for him. They thought they had it. They're like, we're low. Let's fight the upper. If they do try to come forward, there's the molly. He's giving away. Look, oh no, the spray was way too early from Nodios. Getting taken out. Huxie traded just after 1 kill. And what was a pretty good setup, they just showed their hand way too early.
Yeah, Refresh has just about gotten himself into position in time. Gonna move around the smoke, which really doesn't cover off all that much. But Sunny was ready for it either way, expecting that at least could be a possibility. Finds the headshot, sprays away into the spawn as well, tagging up Queenix slightly. Queenix, though, is being cautious that they could be getting flanked out. The timing's just a little bit unfortunate. As he loses his teammate, he does need to move back. And yeah, no, Queenix is gone. Even if he gets a kill or two here, there's not really much else that he's going to be able to do. Decent control. They do a lot of damage onto 2 of those players, but not position. They like the 4-on-4. They're immediately going to react to going towards B, and it did actually pull a rotation away as well. So it's all on Nodios, but he hits the collateral, gets the kill, does the damage, peeks back in, and takes the headshot on X7, and suddenly it's a 4-on-2. With Sergey barely being alive at this point in the nade, I think it may end that. There we go. The bomb plant is stopped. Alu, he can't do anything anymore. He is absolutely screwed.
He's not even going to scope. So, oh no, he stepped though. Why would he step out at that second?
Works.
He still gets the kills.
I hope you did. I would imagine our observer was able to find that. I turned it off in between rounds to look at the scoreboard. Alu catches Huxie jumping across. That was a wall bang. A smoke going down. The Molotov Nodio just goes straight through it. Doesn't care. Neither does Alu as he quickscopes his face to oblivion. And suddenly it's a 4-on-3. The man advantage claimed back for ENCE. Extended for ENCE with a deep smoke to cut off those rotations. As the bomb is going to be planted now in the 3-on-2.
He might just get the opportunity, but he misses the shot. Has jumped up. Farlig had too big of a brain, but unfortunately that brain makes for a big target. And Sergey. The smoke from Nodios will go down. There's a molly right behind it from Huxie potentially, but he's holding. Not flashed off the angle either. It missed him completely, and he gets himself a triple. Reloading. Molly gonna go down in just a second. Bomb has to be retrieved through the smoke, though. Ariel will walk right into the op of Farlig. Oh! Farlig was jumping up. He de-scoped just as the smoke came off.
Naded down quite low up towards Banana. Oh, Aludo actually going to find one up towards Boiler. And a follow-up peek in from Refresh. I was going to say, could be very risky. Queenix, though, he has none of them looking at him as they're all focused on short. Towards long. Could move back, but for now, they're both focused on it. Okay, Sergey tapping off the head of Queenix. If he gets this next kill up close in the pit quickly, then it only is the op he has to worry about over towards short. He's not going to be looking, though, initially. Doesn't expect another player in towards the pit. And
made him move over to library. He's conscious of a player being close, but Ariel's too good on the shots. And now isolated in an island by themselves, the 8 players have to pull it off.
Ooh. Sergey going to be able to actually, or Refresh rather, going to be able to get himself 2 quick kills. The first one on towards Aerial did follow up on Sergey, who I was presuming was going to find himself the trade as he peeked in, but no, not quite. There's one in Graveyard. They do know there's one on the bomb site, and they should with that be aware of the fact that there could be someone close in pit, and definitely now. X7 able to get that kill on Hooksy. It's all alone here for Naughtios as he tries to save this round.
Forehand, another molly through, and then the spam. Queenix not having a good day at all.
That was not too fortunate for him right there. Got mollied a couple times. Spam down. Aerial didn't see the bomb planter right there in the open. That was a bit of a risky one. Eventually, Farlig is going to be able to get himself a kill, but Refresh does get caught out in the open, as I had said. And Farlig being mollied is in a lot of trouble. Still takes one more with him. Sergey, though, does he know that final player's up close? Tries to retrieve the M4, but it needed to be reloaded. So had to trade back onto the A4 and actually gets that kill. What the hell? Naughtios, what happened?
Who knows? Maybe with the new CSGO, if we were on the recent update, he might have died. Never know. Sunny, oh, if he walks through that smoke, it would have been terrible. It could be huge now. He's managed to position himself really well to catch them off, but immediately reacting. And the sad thing there is that Sergey was dead. Sergey was still alive. He probably doesn't continue to swing, or at least they can get the trade afterwards, but that's not the case. Copenhagen Flames now in a 3v2.
Them so that they'll all be there to go ahead and take this fight together, and at this point, it's not about planting the bomb, I don't think, anymore, because Refresh is not going to be able to find his way up through Banana. Farlig does thankfully get that trade, but it's still Aerial here to try and clutch it out. Gets both of them, and there it is, a quad from Aerial to confirm the second overtime. Well, in a 4-on-5, it's possible that they would go back towards B, but not what's happening. Of course, we can see that they are setting themselves up for the burst out onto the A bomb site. Hooksy actually giving them a fighting chance there by getting the double kill. Had the bomb on his back as well, so that was massive now. Back in on short, and Copenhagen Flames have been running this time down now massively. They need to move forward. ENCE don't have a lot of time anymore. They need to go in towards what could potentially be a crossfire, but it's all on Refresh, found by X7.
Well, man, I feel like if they lose this, their CT side, there's so much pressure on it to follow through.
Oh,
that's a nice little open. That's a beautiful little double opening by Farlig. Hello. He's dropping down, manipulating them all. Sergey. Oh, all right, last bullet hits, turns around, but Farlig, he's here again. A third kill on the board, moving along where he's got another opportunity, but he misses the shot.
Yeah, eventually does miss his shot. That was ballsy for them to attempt that mid-aggression yet again. X7, though, still comes in to recover this for ENCE. Despite going down into the 3-on-5, initially it has ended up in a 1-on-1. So he is just being cautious, really, of all areas of mid. Setting himself up fairly well. Just going to peek in at the perfect timing right there to catch Naughtios as he goes to clear pit. Going to be the B split, though. Although they are showing some presence in the spawn, you can see, obviously, the bomb around short. They are setting themselves up for A. Farlig fires back with one there on the Deagle, dropping Aerial. But at this point, do the T still want to go forward? They have spent so much time. They do know there's one in Library. They're not sure if there's two itself on the bomb site. So I think they will still move forward. Oh, and Sunny nearly had the chance to catch one off guard somehow.
He definitely had the chance, just missed the shot, unfortunately. That puts it to a 3v4. The players on the side swinging together in unison, finding the kills, and as Alu picks Refresh up from just above the smoke, contrary to what the kill feed might tell you, he doesn't see feet. He's either behind or above the box. Alu takes the wall bang, but can't find it. Deep smoke to allow him to peek through. Queenix doesn't get no scope. He avoids it. Now Pistol, they've heard him go into Library. They molly him off straight away. Swing through. Sergey on one. Mollied in the back. Farley gets taken down from Library, and Queenix, how long can... No, not long at all. He's taken down with a quick, swift headshot, and ends in a 5v2.
Yeah, this is looking like it probably is going to be it. Naughtios and Hooksy need to be incredible right now. Although they are playing decent here, I think the 2-on-5 is just way too much to ask of them, and indeed, not a single kill going to be found in that final round by Copenhagen Flames. If they can tag up all of these players, or at least quite a few of them. But here we go. This B-bomb site is going to be swarmed real soon. A couple coming out of upper as well. Naughtios is going to be caught, but he gets a double with that nade before going down. Farlig with one as well, dropping Aerial. And suddenly it is a 2-on-4. Sergey and X7 left to try and save this pistol round now for ENCE. As if they find this kill up close on Farlig, I was going to say that could be a good opportunity. Unfortunately, losing one before doing so.
Yeah, it's a really rough situation for Sergey. He was still on the Glock as well as he swung out wide. Yeah, most likely considering this positions you're seeing as they rush on out. They've already made it in, getting the plant down, and it's just about Alu covering from a distance, the pistols, making sure they don't push up close. Alu's got one. This is workable. Bit of an overextension by X7. And being tagged up heavily. Somehow Ariel manages to get a kill on a Glock. And Dean, this is doable now. The pistol's out to trade Alu. The rifle recoverable. And they've even got it on the AK of Ariel and Connector.
We've seen how it went. Now it's Copenhagen Flames on a very weak force buy, trying to fight back into this round. They're going to be seeing a quick play coming in. Ariel is the one to try and lead the charge, but the Deagles are doing all of the work right now for Copenhagen Flames. The only man to return is Sergey for ENCE, as he is still alive, but he's low. It's all onto 2 men right now for ENCE to actually try and save this round. Alu, you definitely want him to be one of them, and you see why. He's already gone ahead and actually recovered a couple of kills quickly. And obviously no weapons being upgraded for these remaining 2 either on the CT side. And there we go. Alu just has easy kills. What is happening? None of them have even barely looked back at him. I think they're intimidated.
It is only a scout, but and Alu's not one hit either. That's the big concern. It has to be a headshot. And it doesn't have to be for Alu, as you see him finishing that round off. Now let's talk about the downsides. T-side's already off to a good start. Hooksy's got no armor, and the opening duel. Oh,
what the hell?
Hello? That took a long time to follow up on the Sunny 4. On site, the trade's also, never mind the trade. Sergey takes Farlig down without even falling himself. Although Farlig had just found a kill on his teammate. Hooksy misses the shot and without armor. Oh, that is a bit of a death sentence. Odios last alive. The spray was good for damage, but not able to delete X7.
Look at this. He should just have a free kill right now. Nadios has no idea. Why would Alu be lurking here with the op at this point? Just why? But yeah, he is anyway. That's the point. That's up close right now, potentially off guard. Oh, if he goes through, just try and stop the bomb planter. There's a couple players actually watching for this, I believe. Alu still goes down, though. Here we go. Nadios gets the double. Ariel up close on Oil now has to be worried as they start moving in from around the connector train as well. He's going to need this help from X7, who's already being dispatched of. Ariel needs to go massive from this position, and he's just not going to be able to do it. Sunny's left alone in towards Heaven. No utility, unfortunately, and he is being flanked up by Queenix as well, which he wins. But it is extremely costly, only leaving him at 1 HP. So, yeah, I think this is kind of done for him at this point. Refresh indeed already sticking that defuse, so...
To take early control and then slow it down and play that slow round, but maybe they won't this time, as Alu's already got one. He looks for the feet. Just an inch away from showing it. Fires at the smoke. But the player had already sidestepped it. Moving up close, Refresh wants to make a big difference. He is flashed off the angle by his teammate, and then a second one. This time I'm presuming it was a terrorist one, and indeed it was. Ariels flew high, popped Refresh's vision completely out of the game, and there's nothing to be seen in Ivy either. A perfect smoke. X7 is safe in the back for now. They still have to deal with Queenix. Well, they've done that pretty quickly.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe Queenix could have done something. You were about to, of course, get those wards out as well. Farlig eventually gets one and nearly managed to peek in and try and catch that bomb planter, but not allowed to in the end. X7 not going to be given any room to Nodios. MP9, perhaps the Refresh as well. So it's not a terrible buy, but they need to win this one out right now. And as you already see, ENCE taking the pace up towards the A bomb site. They find all of the opening kills, and it is not going to slow down. Sergey and Ariel going to be helped out by Sunny as well as they swarm the bomb site. Nodios is in position. Had a little bit of a gap in that smoke. I thought he may have spotted the bomb carrier. Instead, actually spotted Sunny, I believe, moving in towards Ivy right there. And oh, they have no idea he's here. Eventually bounces for one and a second. But he is alone, so he needs an ace clutch. With that now, obviously everyone knowing where he is.
As in the T-spawn, they make some noise. They start tracking his attention over there, and Sunny just swings through to close that one out. For both of these teams, it makes a big difference, that extra little bit of motivating factor. Sergey, Sunny both opening this one up. Farlig was walking out with a pistol, and he uses that to dispatch... What is it? Sunny, Sergey, X7, Ariel. They're all dead. I'm trying to look at who died to the pistol, and then everyone's just joining up on the kill feed. What's happened? Alu's, he's been a clutch player so far, and he's got to be again. They're even watching him, though. Nodios knows this is a possibility, but he's too slow. Hooksy's not, though. Had the perfect angle.
He'll peek to see if he can find anyone really peeking forward, and yeah, Refresh gives it to him perfectly. Just out into the crosshair. Alu doesn't have to do anything but click mouse 1, and suddenly ENCE have a man advantage off the back of that. Looks like with that, Copenhagen Flames feeling pressured to try and pull something back, going a little bit more aggressive, and the AK is continuing to win out the fight. Great damage by Hooksy, but it is not going to be anywhere near enough unless Farley can find more. But no, not able to connect that one up close. It's all on Nodios now. A FAMAS, that's it. And Naya to smoke, no kit. Does he save?
Yeah, I think he does.
It's not going to be an easy task here for them at all. And already ENCE are trying to pressure on towards B. Trying to is now the word that I need to emphasize, because Ariel has had his head ripped off by a scout there as he tried to come out upper. Sunny does pull one back. There's just pushes everywhere across the map right now. It's so difficult to follow. Sergey, though, is going to make it a little bit easier as he gives us a kill towards the A bomb site. And with that, it is completely open. All of the CTs had rotated over towards B. That was the goal. They were trying to sell out the fake. That's why they were just pushing everywhere. And they just made it so difficult for Copenhagen Flames to read, and unfortunately they made the incorrect decision. They're now down into a 2-on-3 in the retake, as Alu may have the chance for more. Not quite spotting that player in on the old bomb train, but you need to see this kill for Nadios, otherwise it's just done, and yeah, that's exactly what happens. 10-5. Risky play there in Pop Dog in the beginning of this round, but it did find a bit of info for Nadios, I believe it was. Oh, X7. Nearly getting caught actually as he peeked in towards Ivy, but Queenix blind as he pushes forward. The flashes are just perfect from Refresh. Thank you very much, X7 is saying.
Yeah, well, you know, these things happen. It's working out so far. ENCE walking away with a 4 versus 2. X7 ran out of ammo. Hooksy's all alone. Yeah, they trade out from Alu immediately under Refresh.
Oh, look at this from Sergey. Nadios is, though, potentially expecting that B aggression to come in. Unfortunately, he isn't able to win the fight for himself, so it is ENCE who find themselves the man advantage once again. A bit of damage already done to both Farlig and Refresh, as well as they're dropped down to their 60s, so this is not a good spot for Copenhagen Flames. We said this gun round is a must-win for them, and so far they're not even winning out any of the fights, really, apart from that initial one on Sunny. Alu even going to drop down and just push forward. He doesn't care at all, and it does cost him his life in the end, but with a teammate there to help, it will not cost them the round, most likely, indeed. Ariel pops out a Pop Dog. They have upgrades to AKs for days.
The potential one. A lot of pressure on their shoulders. Refresh comes up behind to make up for the disadvantage of losing Farlig as he moves further forward. He catches another onto Sunny. And a 4 versus 2. What can they do from this point? The answer back from Alu on the AWP, but he needs to do so much more. He's been solid this series, and this is so risky. He leaves himself open to so many angles, but punishes Queenix, and now they're good to gear up for a 2v2 retake on B, already realizing that's what's going to be needed.
Yeah, there is a nade in play as well from Alu. Not going to be throwing it immediately, though. Just boosting up over the smoke to see if they can spot any of these players. And he may get contact soon on the bomb site. Alu going ahead and getting himself another frag. Up to 3 already. It's Nadios now up close, who will eventually be able to get that trade. But there's still Sergey to try and close it out. And he will be able to win the 1 versus 1. He couldn't against you, Mitch.
No, Nadios comes back up the ladder. He's coming through to check this, but Sergey still wins that fight somehow, taking just 1 bullet in the meantime. And ENCE, man advantage. You can see Ariel might want to just back out of here, but he doesn't want to give up the spot he's in. Swing, 1 kill's already good enough, and a little bit of damage.
Yeah, not bad considering he was blinded there, especially for the second one. Hooksy, though, he doubles down as well. Alu, I don't know if they'll expect him to be up close right now, and he's been playing fantastic throughout the entire series, and that's not going to stop anytime soon. I believe now hitting 70 frags so far. He will unfortunately be caught off guard. Hooksy, they knew he was around the bomb site somewhere. He's just going to go ahead and try and stick the bomb plant now, but no. Being spotted by Sergey. The legs, unfortunately, just slightly around the edge of the train.